What up, everybody? Got two folks here. Awesome. Good evening from the Man-Paw Alliance tree nook. I don't know, we're in a cave or something. Wherever raccoons sleep, in trees. Hollowed out tree. Yeah, Foxy, not too happy about that. So we'll see what they do. I don't want to say the names just in case I have to eat the jerseys, and I can maybe sell them later on, but two like okay players and two like not so good players. But anyways, we're going to put 4 minutes on the clock. There it is. And we will start. No. If Matthews wasn't in there, I would have been okay with it. But no. Unfortunately not. But we'll do 4 minutes. All right, there's Zach. What's going on, Zach? Oh, we'll read through who has what real fast. Let's see. David Hoover has the Caps. Glenn G's got the Islanders. Grady Malachowski's got the Jets. Robert Valentin has the Lightning and Sabres. Bryce Charney has the Canucks. Joel Day has the Oilers and Wild. A-Rod's got the Rangers. Birdman's got Avalanche, Devils, Bruins, and Flames. Alex Khalifa with the Ducks. Timothy Parrish with the Penguins. Brian Padigo with the Flyers, Knights, Sharks, and Canes. Caleb Lindy with the Blackhawks. Nicholas Ledoux has the Panthers. Thanks for breaking with us, Nicholas. This is first order. Thanks for finding us and being a part of the Raccoon Alliance. Hope we pull some Panther fire for you. Zach Finn's got the Blue Jackets and the Senators. Sammy out in Finland's got Montreal. Alex Betancourt's got the Stars. And as well as Frank Bruno has the Maple Leafs. Both of you guys, thanks for your first break with us as well, Frank and Alex. Thanks for being a part. Hope we pull some fire for you guys as well. Maybe that Lesby that we're all looking for. Or an Austin Matthews for Frank, which somebody would be very mad at you. In Canada, if we did pull Austin Matthews. Matt Dreyer with the Kings and the Preds. Foxy with the Coyotes and Red Wings. And Richie Hetwer, welcome back with the Blues. And speaking of Lesby, we are at 540. If we pull him tonight, I think he would only be in Artifacts if he's here. So, but we will have not this week, but next Friday, we're going to try to do, I can't do a Zoom tomorrow night, but next Friday's Zoom, we're going to have a announcement on the Lesby jackpot. Because I think going forward with the 2021, he might not be as prominent, and we're going to make a major announcement as far as that goes. What do we have open? So 117's open with 18 teams left. 121 has 22 teams left. 122 has 16 teams left. We dropped 2 breaks last night, even though there's no break. Richie Hetwer got to choose one since he had the Blues as the last team mojo for 108, and he chose break 124. It's Lumber Kings Buyback Black Diamond Ultimate, a box of MVP, and there's 27 teams left in that one. And in 128, that's Allure Buyback Lumber Kings SPA and MVP. We're going to do 6 teams random. So our bottom 6 teams that are usually the Blues, Canes, Sabres, Jets, Preds, and Sharks. Excuse me, it's the Senators, Canes. Senators, Canes, Sabres, Jets, Preds, and Sharks. Those will be randomed out to people. So it's only 22 teams are left. I think it was 25 teams total with the 6 randoms. So when we do that, it'll be like the top 6 folks get an extra team. So 124 and 128 are live now. If you want to go check those out. And again, the Lesby is sitting at $540 if we come across him tonight. Like I said, I think he'd only be in Artifacts, but I could be wrong. We'll see what happens. But with that, we're going to get right into it because MVP takes a little bit longer. Yeah, like 5 seconds left. You could have mentioned that last night, Foxy. What did you mention? ECG Fire, you me both. What's going on, Brian? All right, stop, phone, stop. All right, cancel that out. What Not sure what Foxy said, but all right. We'll get right into the first MVP. We're going to knock out the first 3 MVPs first. Probably take, I imagine, an hour-ish, and then get into, we'll do Trilogy artifacts for the last ones. But just to get through the MVP, which takes the most packs. But here we go. No less speed to any of this product tonight. Oh, I gotcha. So it'll go up, obviously. And good luck again, everybody in 108. Sorry about last night with YouTube being down. Got our paperwork. Empty. Hopefully no more issues. I don't think we're going to shuffle these. Here we go. Maybe some one-of-ones or printing plate or low parallels. Let's see what we can do. First up, for the Leafs. Get them focused in here. Andreas Janssen for the Leafs. We're going to go kind of quick through unless we have like a major insert or parallel. So Jordan Binnington for the Blues. Philip Zadina for the Red Wings. Then we have an insert here of Taylor Hall for the Coyotes as a net crasher. I do like these cards. They're pretty cool. Everything's kind of black and white except the player. Yeah, Dave, you were right. Fine. Rob V, hold on a second. You have the Lightning and Sabres. So Taylor Hall here for the Coyotes. Yes, you were right, Dave. Fine. Jimmy Howard here for the Red Wings with the puzzle piece. I can't tell who that is back there. But Howard there for the Red Wings. Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. Andrei Svechnikov for the Hurricanes. And Corey Crawford for the Blackhawks. Hey, Dave Z, I know you said I could hold your base cards from the last one, but I sent them. A couple guys wanted cards sent and held, and I completely forgot and just mailed everybody. So all your stuff is coming, even though you didn't really want it, Dave, but it's coming to you. So first up, Braden Holtby for the Caps. Victor Arvidsson for the Predators. William Karlsson for the Knights. Alex Tuck for the Knights, back-to-back nights. I'm not drinking tonight. If you are at home, play along, but I'm not going to be at work early in the morning. So Tuck for the Knights. Brock Nelson for the Islanders. Puzzle piece. And looks like an Av. And looks like 29, perhaps. The Avalanche. So Brock there. Jonathan Drouin for the Montreal Canadiens. Charlie McAvoy for Boston. And Alex DeBrincat for the Blackhawks. Yeah, Nate McKinnon. Dave said he got something in the mail. Yeah, it's probably those cards. A lot of people got their cards today, Dave. That's probably what it was. Or something else. Matt Murray for the Penguins. All right, what we got? Ryan Nugent Hopkins for the Oilers. Nathan McKinnon, our number 29 right there for the Avalanche. Carey Price with the blue border insert for Montreal. Then we have, for the New York Rangers, third star Chris Kreider with the gold Facility Auto. I'm only going to penny sleeve numbered cards tonight just to make it a little bit quicker. There's your 3 stars there, non-numbered. I think first star, second star, the numbered ones. Kreider for the Rangers. Mark Giordano for the Flames. James Van Riemsdyk for the Flyers. And Jimmy Howard again for the Red Wings. I'll also sleeve the insert cards, but... And again, I'm kind of excited about 128 with the 6 teams random. So hopefully we don't have breaks like this that take going on 4 weeks to fill because of the same team. So we'll random those bottom 6 off to the top 6 on like random.org, and then hopefully it'll fill out faster. But Logan Couture for the Sharks. Andrew Shaw for the Blackhawks. Jared Spurgeon for Minnesota. Josh Bailey for the Islanders. And we got a numbered card here. Morgan Riley for the Leafs. And this is 20 out of 250. 20 out of 250 for Riley. You could also hold this up when one player drop kicks another on the soccer field for a yellow card. It's that bright. In case you want something else to do with it. Rocco Grimaldi for the Predators. Jacob Trouba for the Rangers. And Johnny Carlson for the Caps as our last two. Yeah, this is a good, solid one. Next up, we have Ryan Suter for the Wild. Get him into focus here. Craig Anderson for Ottawa. Mikko Rantanen for the Avalanche. Dustin Brown with the facility kind of base there for LA. Anze Kopitar for LA, back-to-back LA, be drink number 2 if you play along at home. Max Pacioretty for Vegas. Ryan Johansson for Nashville. And Andreas Anthasau for the Oilers is our last 2 cards. Johansson and Anthasau. All right, next up, Mark Stone for Vegas. Sean Klingberg for Dallas. This is a nice gap tooth there. Missing his front 2. Josh Morrissey for the Winnipeg Jets. Back into focus here. Followed by Anders Lee for the Islanders. And it's going to be Buffalo captain Jack Eichel, I'm pretty sure, right there as the puzzle piece. So Anders Lee for the Islanders. Followed by a second star here for TJ Oshie in the Capitals. Number 100 out of 100. That's an eBay 1 of 1 times 1, 2. I'm saying eBay 1 of 1 times 2. 100 out of 100. If you go backwards, it's 001 out of 001. If you turn it upside down, it's 100 out of 100. eBay 1 of 1 times 3. Don't let this one get out of your sight. Who's got the Caps? It was David Hoover. So a nice one there for Oshie and David. 100 out of 100. Vladimir Tarasenko for the Blues. PK Subban for the Devs. Darnell Nurse for Edmonton. It's nice having a few names come back like David, who's David Hoover. He was with us a lot in the start back in January, and nice to see him back. Victor Hedman for the Lightning. Nick Foligno for the Blue Jackets. Oscar Kleckboom for Edmonton. Anthony Angelo for the Penguins with the blue insert, kind of teal. Then we have third star here of TJ Oshie. Same card, just the third star variation. So third and second there. Oshie there for the Caps. Evgeny Dadonov for the Panthers. Seth Jones for Columbus. And Ivan Provorov for the Flyers is our last 2. Provorov and Jones. Man, I'm feeling something big in 3 boxes tonight. Hopefully, like at least one auto or printing plate or something. We'll see. Linus Ullmark for Buffalo. William Nylander for Toronto. Colin White for Ottawa Senators. Jacob Markstrom for Vancouver. This is the third star, non-numbered. Nice photo in there, though. So Markstrom for the Canucks. James Van Riemsdyk for the Flyers. Puzzle piece. Looks like Marc-Andre Fleury's shoulder right there and the Upper Deck logo. So Van Riemsdyk with Fleury puzzle on the back. Victor Olofsson for Buffalo. JT Miller for the Canucks, and Danny DeKeyser for Detroit Red Wings. It's our last two. DeKeyser and JT Miller. I have never completed a full puzzle. I've gotten close. I've gotten like 2 or 3 cards away without trying to pay for it. But I know people collect them. Never completed one. And the closest one I had was Connor McDavid from, I think it was either 16-17 or 17-18. But Jonathan Marchessault for Vegas. Kevin LeBlanc for the Sharks. TJ Oshie is hot tonight for the Caps. Our third Oshie in 3 packs. Sebastian Aho for the Hurricanes puzzle piece. And can't tell who it is. It is a bottom like right of the card. No name. That'll be the piece that nobody has right there. So Sebastian Aho for Carolina. Jonathan Huberdeau for the Panthers. Patrick Marleau for the Sharks. Mika Zibanejad for the Rangers. And our last card is Adam Henrique for the Ducks. Henrique and Zibanejad is your last two. All right, we got Grubauer for the Avalanche. Jacob Markstrom for Vancouver, back-to-back goalies. Eric Gustafsson for Calgary. The blue aren't really inserts per se, just high number either vet or rookie cards, but this box has already had more 00, 001 anniversary cards than the box I got on my own. Weird. Yeah, quality control was not upper deck thing this year. But Gustafsson here for the Flames. Artemi Panarin for the Rangers. And here we have a high speed of Quinn Hughes for Vancouver. Very cool insert. Mr. Hughes. Get him in here. Is it this penny sleeve that's acting up? Oh, there you go. So nice rainbow foil back there for the high-speed Quinn Hughes. Not wanting to focus in. There we go. So Quinn there. Cool looking card. Followed by Ovi for the Caps. And the checklist. This card, the printing plate's currently up on eBay. I got my eye on it, but they're wanting too much money for it. But Ovi checklist. There's the back. It's 101 through 200. Ovi for the Caps. Brian Little for the Jets. And Ben Bishop for the Stars was the last two. Little and Bishop. All right, Matthew Barzal for the Islanders. Sean Moynihan for Flames. Philip Denault for the Montreal Canadiens. Nathan McKinnon for the Avs, 29 again. Got Tyler Benson for the Oilers. And Real DFG says they're high numbers. Okay. High numbered vet or rookie cards. Yeah, so, and I think most of them saw the rookie on the bottom, so makes sense. Thanks for that tidbit there. Benson for the Oilers. Cam Fowler for the Ducks. Dylan Larkin for Detroit. And Andrei Vasilevsky for the Lightning is the last two. Vasilevsky and Larkin. Next up, Alex Killorn for Tampa. Wayne Simmons for Buffalo. Brady Shea for Carolina. Nikolai Nysov. Never seen his name before. Rookie for the Sharks. K-N-Y-Z-H-H-O-V. Nikolai, I'm going to go with Nysov for the San Jose Sharks. Roman Yossi for Nashville Predators. Jeff Petrie with the Canadiens. Cam Atkinson for Columbus. And Bo Horvat for Vancouver's last two. Atkinson and Horvat. All right, Brady Tkachuk for the Senators. Mitch Marner for Toronto. Sam Reinhart for Buffalo. We have a numbered card here of Carey Price, 192 of 250. Also a nice one. Bright yellowish orange for Carey in Montreal. Montreal is going to Sammy out there in Finland. Probably a daytime break for him, but 192 out of 250 for Montreal. Followed by Kaapo Kakko and the Rangers. They are nice, Mitch. I like them too. Be slightly cooler if they're a little bit lower numbered, but out of 250 is not bad for the products. Kaapo Kakko for the Rangers. Kailer Yamamoto for the Oilers. Eric Stahl for the Wild. And Brandon Saad for the Blackhawks. Those are the last two. Stahl and Saad. I personally don't mind this product at all. It gives you a lot of cards for a cheaper box. Not a whole lot of hits, but if you're looking for to build a set, it's probably the best way to do it out of all their products, being cheapest. Mark Scheifele and the Jets. Jacob Voracek for the Flyers. Evander Kane for San Jose. Sean Cotier for the Flyers. Kiefer Bellows, rookie for the Islanders. Kiefer Bellows. Jeff Carter for the Kings. And our last two is going to be Hungry Phil out in Phoenix and Jean-Gabriel Pajot for the Islanders. So Kessel and the Coyotes and Pajot for the Islanders as our last two there. Looks like we're down to 2, 4, 6 packs left of box one. Getting through it fairly quick is what I wanted to do. David Riddick for the Flames. Brent Burns for the San Jose Sharks. Dubes for the Minnesota Wild. Ricardo Rakell for the Ducks. We have a third-star MVP prospect, let me read his name, of Tyler Benson for the Oilers. Haven't seen this one yet. Tyler Benson for the Oilers, MVP prospect, third star. Pretty cool insert there, too. The MVP prospect. Jason Zucker for the Penguins. Zach Kassian for the Oilers. And Nazem Kadri for Colorado. Kadri and Kassian as the last two. Marcus Sorensen for the Sharks. Nino Niederreiter for the Kings. Oliver Ekman-Larsson for the Desert Dogs. Jonathan Quick for LA. Sidney Crosby for the Penguins. That blue coloring like DFG stated, so either the rookies or the vets. So Crosby there. Timo Meier for the Sharks. Jacob Vrana for the Capitals. And Artem Anisimov for the Ottawa Senators. So Vrana and Anisimov for the last two. All right, got Ryan Getzlaff for the Ducks. Charlie Coyle for the Bruins. Alexander Edler for the Canucks. We have a kind of a rookie gloss version of Nicholas Bedouin here for the Blackhawks. A little bit different than the other facility autographs, probably because it's the rookie card, but not bad there for Nicholas. Followed by a net crasher of Johnny Hockey for Calgary. Silver script, thanks Foxy. But a cool card here, you can see the scoreboard in the background. I do like these a lot. They just stand out, kind of like the OPC retro inserts where the colors really stand out. These totally do too when they have the players just kind of don't have got color in them. So cool card there for Johnny Gaudreau and the Flames. Zach Werenski for Columbus. Clayton Keller for the Desert Dogs. And Capo Caco for the Rangers. Keller and Capo Caco. All right, Dylan Strome for the Blackhawks. Followed by Ryan Strome for the Rangers. Back-to-back Stromes. It's got to be worth a drink if it was the weekend. Johnny Hockey again for the Flames. We got Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. So he doesn't have the rookie at the bottom. Ethan's got the teal there. But Hughes there for the Canucks. Followed by a mirror of Nikita Kucherov and the Lightning. Not the variant here of the older and the younger version. Appears to be the same photo. His rookie was last year's MVP? Might have to go digging in my personal collection. But Kucherov for the Lightning. Mirror. Therese Bergeron for the Bruins. Why am I thinking it was this year? High series rookies. So Therese Bergeron for the Bruins. Kristen Dvorak for the Desert Dogs. Anthony Mantha for the Red Wings. Dvorak and Mantha. Next up, Jeff Skinner for Buffalo. Taylor Hall for the Coyotes. I'm going to bring him into focus here. Taylor Hall. Ryan Ellis for Nashville. Nicholas Bedouin for the Blackhawks. Or it could be Bedin, perhaps. I said Bedouin, but it could be Bedin. Roman Josi for Nashville. Tyler Seguin for Dallas. Zach Parise for Minnesota. And Darcy Kemper for the Desert Dogs are the last two cards. Bodine. Yeah, I think it is actually. I think you're right, Glenn. And last pack for box one. We have Hampus Lindholm for the Ducks. Jesper Bratt for New Jersey. Nate Smith for Vegas. Keegan Kolsar, rookie for Vegas. Oliver Yorkstrand for Columbus. Little Taze in the background there. Rasmus Dahlin for Buffalo. And our last two are going to be Nico Hischier for the Devils and Travis Zajac for the Devils. Back-to-back Devils there if you're playing at home. I'm going to move these cards off to the side real fast. We'll get right back into box number two. All right. Like I said, we'll knock all three of these out on the front side and then have the good stuff for back half the break. Forgot to do the barcode, but there's barcode. Barcode. Seal. Paperwork. Lots of paperwork. Lots of cards. Empty. I don't think we really need to shuffle them. This said last time. First up, we have Victor Hedman for Tampa. Nick Foligno for Columbus. Oscar Clefboom for the Oilers. Followed by Claude Giroux for the Flyers, 148 out of 250. 148 out of 250 for Claude Giroux. And Flyers. The silver script here of Zach Parise for the Wild. Andres Anthony for the Oilers. Evgeny Dadonov for the Panthers. And Seth Jones for Columbus is the last two cards. Dadonov and Seth Jones. Guessing Brian liked that Claude Giroux there since he has the Flyers. All right, Brandon Sutter for Canucks. Brendan Gallagher from Montreal. Tuukka for Boston. Tristan Jarry for the Penguins. Maxime Letunov for the Sharks. Chris Kreider for the Rangers. Jack Hughes for the Devils, and Thomas Chabot for the Sens is your last two cards. Hughes and Chabot. Again, I know I'm going a little fast. We'll slow it down for the artifacts and the trilogy. But just want to get the mass stuff out of the way first. Drew Doughty for LA. Dougie Hamilton for the Hurricanes. Nikita Kucherov for the Lightning. Alec Martinez for Vegas with the silver script. See it there. Martinez for Vegas. Followed by a 5 of 5 for Dustin Brown in LA. So a super short print here. Obviously the biggest card of the night so far. But 5 of 5, eBay 1 of 1 for Dustin Brown and the Kings. And the Kings were looking real fast. Where did I put the Kings? Going to Matt Dreyer. So Matt Dreyer. Dustin Brown. We're going to go ahead and put him in a top loader. Take a quick break here. Don't have my tape. Just a second here. Now I have it. So nice one there. Just jet black. Matt is happy right now. So yeah, black script out of 5 there for Matty. Nick Suzuki for Montreal. Braden Point for the Lightning. And last card, Jamie Benn for the Stars. So Point and Benn. We'll put Mr. Brown back on display here. Let's got some cards out there right now. There he is. All right, so box number 2 gave us something good. The opening packs. See what else it has for us. Gabriel Landeskog for the Avalanche. Kasperi Kapanen for Toronto. Get him back into focus here. There we go. Kasperi Kapanen. Foxy, what are those odds if you have them handy for the Black strip. Guessing it's pretty high for MVP here. Caspery for Toronto. Patrick Laine for the Jets. 1 per case. Nice. So Laine for the Jets. Kel McCarr for Colorado. We have a net crashers of Jonathan Tavares and the Leafs. For whatever reason, the Islanders player there next to him looks like a monster. Kind of see him in the hologram there, or in the foil. Not sure what happened there, but the size is just not right for the sticker. It's Josh Bailey, sir. Well, he looks like a giant compared to Jonathan Tavares here. I wonder if they just superimposed Tavares in this like net shot, maybe? Because he looks very tiny next to him. Or Josh Bailey is 8 feet tall. Nick Leddy for the Islanders. Matt Duchene for the Preds. Zach Hyman for the Leafs. That's the last 2. Bailey became the longest tenured Isles player when JT left. It's trolling Tavares. JT's bending over. I mean, I don't think it's that he's bending over. I think the size, I think it's a superimposed photo. I guess it's a huge difference there. Like his glove is the size of Tavares' head there. Yeah. It's a family show, Foxy. Dustin Brown for LA. It is not, actually. Josh Bailey for the Islanders, as we're usually drinking heavily each one. Ricard Raquel for the Ducks. Old Mickey Anderson for the Kings. Haven't seen that LA jersey, like their alternate jersey in a card at all, but the old LA there with kind of like the ice or the movement sign off the L and A there. But Mikey for the Kings here. It's a cool LA jersey, though. I like it. Tyler Johnson for the Lightning. Henrik Lundqvist for the Rangers. Teuvo Teravainen for the Caps for the Canes, excuse me. Teravainen for the Hurricanes. And Colton Parayko for the Blues. Parayko and Teravainen. The last 2. All right, we got Shea Weber for Montreal. Alec Martinez for Vegas. Braden Shen for the Blues. Kyle Connor for the Jets, puzzle piece. And it looks like a shark. 88 perhaps. Guessing would that be Bernsey? 8 something, can't quite tell. Kyle Connor for Winnipeg there. Followed by a 3rd star of Andreas Anthony for the Oilers. Non-numbered 3rd star. Anthony. Varlamov for the Islanders. Yeah, I figure Mitch is either Burns or the other bearded fella. Drawing a blank right now. Joe, the long beard, and one of those 2. It's usually who the Sharks have in their packs. But Varley for the Islanders, Jeff Thornton that is. Travis Konecny for the Flyers, and Kyle Palmieri for the Devils is the last 2. Palmieri and Konecny. One of the bearded Sharks. All right, I got Chris Letang for the old Tuxedo Chickens. Alex Pietrangelo for the Blues. Alexander Barkov for the Swamp Kitties. Jacob Silverberg for the Ducks. Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Tom Wilson for Washington Capitals. Anthony Duclair for Ottawa. followed by Torrey Krug for Boston as our last two. Duclair and Krug as our last two cards. We got Brock Nelson for the Islanders. Anders Lee for the Islanders. Back-to-back Islanders. Kyle Connor for the Jets. Jonas Johansson for the Buffalo Sabres. Dylan Larkin, third star for Detroit. Nice photo of him there. So Larkin for the Red Wings, third star. Miro Heiskanen for the Stars. Anthony Bevier for the Islanders. And Shea Theodore for the Knights is the last two. Bevier and Theodore. Next up, Brian Rust for Tuxedo Chickens. Jonas Korpisalo for Columbus. Alexander Steen for St. Louis. Mirror here of Brad Marchand. Going to Boston. Just make sure that Birdman. Yeah, got the Bruins, of course. So mirror there of Marchand for Bird. Tyler Seguin with the silver script. Blake Wheeler for the Jets. Tyler Bertuzzi for the Red Wings. And last card is Patrick Hornquist for the Penguins. Hornquist and Bertuzzi. And Brian, every hockey fan does, and so does everybody in the league. All right, Jake Gensel for the Penguins. Mike Smith for the Oilers. Sebastian Aho for Carolina. Silver script for Tyler Benson and the Oilers. Frederick Anderson for Toronto. Pasta for the Bruins. Morgan Riley for the Leafs. David Perron for the Blues. So Riley for the Leafs, Perron for the Blues is the last two. All right, Carter Hart for Flyers. Keith Yandel for the Panthers. Jake Muzzin for Toronto. Rocco Grimaldi for Nashville with a puzzle piece here. And Flyers captain, it's going to be Giroux. Rocco Grimaldi for Nashville with a puzzle piece. Connor Hellebuck for the Jets. Nicholas Backstrom for Washington Capitals. Pierre Dubois for Columbus. And Sergei Bobrovsky for the Panthers. Pierre Dubois and Bob as well as two. Next up, Jonathan Marchessault for Vegas. Kevin LeBlanc for the Sharks. TJ Oshie for Washington. Braden Shen, silver script for St. Louis. Steven Stamkos for the Lightning. Ivan Provorov for the Flyers. Jonathan Huberdeau for the Swamp Kitties. And Patrick Marleau for the Sharks as our last two. Huberdeau and Marleau. Sounds like a wine pairing. Matthew Barzal for the Islanders. Sean Moynihan for the Flames. Philip Denault for Montreal Canadiens. We have a second star for Jamie Benn in Dallas, 51 out of 100. 51 out of 100 for Mr. Ben and Dallas. No loss there. Your 2 stars there, and 51 out of 100. It's upside down. There it is. Followed by John Carlson for the Caps puzzle piece. We got, that's Calgary. Calgary, number 23. Can't tell by his face. Calgary 23 is a trivia question. Who is it? But Carlson for the Caps. I bet you Foxy knows. JT Miller for the Canucks. Danny DeKeyser for the Red Wings. Sean Moynihan. And Cam Fowler for the Ducks. Fowler for the Ducks, DeKeyser for the Red Wings. All right, Nathan McKinnon for the Avs. Brady Tkachuk for the Ottawa Senators. Marner for the Leafs. Morgan Geekie for the Hurricanes. Geekie. Here's a mirror variation of Nikita Kucherov and the Lightning with old man Kucherov and clean-shaven Kucherov. So he finally pulled one of these. Kind of cool to see. Of the rookie and current for Kucherov and the Lightning. Going to Robert. Dylan Larkin for the Red Wings. Whoa. Andrei Vasilevsky for the Lightning. And Kailer Yamamoto for the Oilers, the last two. Vasilevsky and Yamamoto. Turn off my phone real fast. Next up, Marcus Sorensen for the Sharks. Nino Niederreiter for the Canes. Oliver Ekman-Larsson for the Coyotes. Carter Hart with the puzzle piece. We pulled his yet. Obviously Sidney Crosby, the name there. But Carter Hart puzzle for Philly. Then we have Mirror of Nathan McKinnon. Non-variation. Picture's the same. McKinnon and Colorado. Mika Zibanejad for the Rangers. Adam Henrique for the Ducks. And Timo Meier for the Sharks is the last two. Henrique and Meier. All right, Philip Forsberg for the Predators. Marcus Johansson for Buffalo. Pekka Rinne for Nashville. Elias Lindholm for the Flames. Jacob Trouba for the Rangers, the puzzle piece. And we have Pedersen for the Canucks there. That's the back. But Trouba for the Rangers. Matthew Tkachuk for the Flames. Jacob Slavin for the Hurricanes. And Alexander Radulov for the Stars are the last two, Slavin and Radulov. So we've got 4 packs left in box number 2. Ryan Suter for the Wild. Craig Anderson for Ottawa. Mikko Rantanen for Colorado. Matisse it's a big one there. Matisse Kivlenieks for Columbus. These have the Kivlenieks is how it's pronunciation in the back of the card, which I'm probably jacking up. But Columbus rookie there. Followed by a 3rd star of Jonathan Toews for Chicago. Andrei Kopitar for LA. Max Pacioretty for Vegas. And Ryan Johansson for Nashville as the last two. Pacioretty and Johansson. All right, Jonathan Quick for LA. Getting focused in there, Jonathan Quick. Ryan Getzlaf for the Ducks. Charlie Coyle for Boston. Alexander Edler for the Canucks. Lucas Carlson for Chicago. Jacob Vrana for the Caps. Artem Anisimov for Ottawa. And Zach Werenski for the Blue Jackets as well as two. Anisimov and Werenski. And 2 packs left. Box number 2. We got Jeff Skinner for Buffalo. Taylor Hall for the Coyotes. Ryan Ellis for Nashville. Quinn Hughes with the Silver Script. We got a 3rd star card of Ovi and the Caps. Caps are getting quite a few tonight. They had Oshie 3rd star, and I think it was 2nd star. Quite a few cards at least. So Ovi here with the 3rd star. Clayton Keller for the Coyotes. Capo Caco for the Rangers, and Roman Josi for Nashville as the last two. Caco and Josi. And the last pack of box 2. Linus Ullmark for Buffalo. William Nylander for Toronto. Colin White for Ottawa. Marc-Andre Fleury for Vegas. Tyler Seguin for Dallas. Zach Parise for the Wild. Darcy Kemper for Desert Dogs. And our last card is Victor Olofsson for Buffalo. Kemper and Olofsson is our last two. I'm going to move these real quick. We'll get right to our 3rd box. All right. Like I said at the start of the show, 124 and 128 were released last night. 128 was a Lure Buyback Lumber Kings SPA and 1-box MVP. And 124 was Lumber Kings Buyback Black Diamond Ultimate and 1-box MVP. Getting through the rest of the case of here. It's the barcode. And there was plenty of teams left before the breaks there. 27 teams left in 124. was 22 teams left in 128. And 128, we're going to random off the bottom 6 teams. So 6 out of 25 will get a second team. That we won't be waiting forever. Those to fill. All right, first up for the final box of MVP, Nikita Kucherov for the Lightning. Gabriel Landeskog for the Avs. Kasperi Kapanen for Toronto. Yeah, this was 3 boxes, Dave, for this one. 3 boxes of each for tonight. So 3 Trilogy and 3 Artifacts as well. So Kasperi for Toronto. Patrick Laine for the Jets. Lucas Carlson for the Blackhawks. Chris Kreider for the Rangers. Jack Hughes for the Devils. Thomas Chabot for Ottawa's last 2. Hughes and Chabot. Next up, Marcus Johansson for Buffalo. Philip Forsberg for Nashville. Pecorine for Nashville. Back-to-back Nashville there. Timothy Liljegren for Toronto with the silver script. Cool auto if that's how his auto is going to be for on cards later on this year. Pretty sweet. Taylor Hall, 3rd star here for the Coyotes. Nick Suzuki for Montreal. Braden Point for the Lightning. And Jamie Benn for the Stars, the last card. Brandon Sutter for Canucks. Brendan Gallagher for Montreal. Tuca for the Bruins. Jake Muzzin, silver script here for Toronto. Stammer for the Lightning. Henrik Lundqvist for the Rangers. Teuvo Teravainen for Carolina. And Colton Parayko for the Blues are the last 2. Teravainen and Parayko. All right, we got Elias Lindholm for the Canucks. For the Calgary Flames. Lindholm for the Flames. Ryan Suter for Minnesota. Craig Anderson for Ottawa. Marc-Andre Fleury for Vegas. Nick Leddy for New York Islanders. Yeah, I know, Dave. I know. I've been trying to get him out. I see him. Like right in his teeth there, I see him. Nick Leddy for the Islanders. Matt Duchene for Nashville. Zach Hyman for the Leafs. And Matthew Tkachuk for the Flames was the last 2. Tristan Jarry for Penguins. Drew Doughty for LA. Dougie Hamilton for Carolina. Sidney Crosby, mirror here. Going to the Penguins. And Timothy Parrish. Crosby action there. Got Brandon Saad puzzle piece. And that's cool. We got a chick in the background with the mohawk. Not sure what player that is. There's an arm there and a number, but you just can't tell who it is. But Mohawk chick has her own card here, courtesy of Upper Deck. That's kind of funny. By Brandon Saad for the Blackhawks. Simeon Varlamov for the Islanders. Travis Konecki for the Flyers. And last card, Kyle Palmieri for the Devils. We got Oscar Klefbom for the Oilers. Jonathan Marchessault for Vegas. Kevin LeBlanc for the Sharks. Morgan Geekie for the Kings. Another mirror of Mr. Brent Burns. Huge difference here with this variation. From clean-shaven Miners to the fully bearded Shark. Get into focus there. That's a funny one there. Burnsy and the Sharks going to Brian Padigo. So cool variation. Max Pacioretty for Vegas. Ryan Johansson for Nashville. And Anthony for Edmonton as last two. Those back-to-back packs with mirrors in them. Jacob Silverberg for the Ducks. Puzzleback was Tavares, according to Foxy. Nice. Brian Rust for Penguins. Eunice Korpisalo for Columbus. Alexander Steen for the Blues. Nate Schmidt for Vegas, puzzle. And SON is the last name there. Can't quite make out colors. I'm going to go with Adam Chiasson for Ottawa, or for Edmonton. I know it's wrong. It's not Chiasson, but I don't think Chiasson even has any hockey cards. But SON is the last three there. It was Pedersen. Ah, there you go, yeah. Chiasson would have been better. So Schmidt with Vegas. Pierre-Luc Dubois for Columbus. Sergei Bobrovsky for the Panthers. Tommy Wilson for the Caps. Peter Saab. Typing as well as I read. All right, Mikko Rantanen for Colorado. Victor Hedman for the Lightning. Nick Foligno for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Mark Stone for Vegas with the puzzle piece. We have, looks like 55 for the Jets. Guessing that's Jets uniform there. Looks like it says Jets real small. Yeah. Is that Mark Scheifele? 55? Yeah. So Mark Stone here, followed by a silver script numbered to 25 of Dustin Brown for LA. So Matt Dreyer is getting the short prints here out of MVP. So both Dustin Brown, short print out of 5, and this one's out of 25. Superscript. So Matt Dreyer gets the same player. All right, Jacob Slavin for Carolina. Alexander Radulov for the Stars. And Andrzej Kopitar for the Kings as our last ones. I almost like the superscript out of 25 better because the all black one's hard to read. out of 25's got a little rainbow action to it. All right, got Nate Smith for Vegas. Mark Stone for Vegas. John Klingberg for Dallas. Mirror of Johnny Hockey here. So 3 mirrors in one box. So Johnny Gaudreau for Calgary. Silver script of Ivan Provorov for Philly. Zach Kassian for the Oilers. Nazem Kadri for the Avs. Rasmus Dahlin for the Sabres. That's the last 2. So our first card, Dustin Brown base. Dreyer's got a new PC for him after tonight's break. So Brown for LA. Josh Bailey for the Islanders. Ricardo Kell for the Ducks. Matisse Kivlenieks for Columbus. That's a tongue twister. Kivlenieks for Columbus. Followed by a 3rd star, Roman Josi in Nashville. Josi in the Preds. Anthony Duclair for the Senators. Torrey Krug for Boston. And Blake Wheeler for the Jets. That's our last 2. Wheeler and Krug. All right, Alec Martinez for Vegas. Shea Weber for Montreal. Braden Shen for the Blues. Numbered here of Jonathan Huberdeau, 199 of 250. 199 of 250 for Jonathan Huberdeau. Going to those Swamp Kitties. And Panthers was Nicholas Ledoux. Congrats, Nicholas. Jonathan Huberdeau. So back-to-back Huberdeau cards there with the silver script here. It's kind of funny. Just a second here. Close, do that later. So Jonathan Huberdeau for Florida. Tyler Bertuzzi for Detroit. Treese Hornquist for Penguins. And Tyler Johnson for the Lightning. Tyler Johnson is the last card. Yeah, it's funny. Every time you rip a pack of these, pack opens in a different direction. All right, Brady Shea for Carolina. Andreas Janssen for Maple Leafs. Jordan Bennington for the Blues. Jonathan Toews with the silver script. Jimmy Howard for the Red Wings. Rocco Grimaldi for Nashville. Jacob Trouba for the Rangers. And Johnny Carlson for the Caps. That's our last card. Chris Tang for the Penguins. Alex Pietrangelo for the Blues. Alexander Barkov for the Panthers. Cale Makar for the Avs. We have a net crasher of Elias Pettersson. So Pettersson there. Cool looking card. Gibson, a couple of their Ducks there all around them. These are some pretty cool inserts. In that view. Followed by Shea Theodore for Vegas. Connor Hellebuck for Jets. And Nicky B for the Caps. Those are our last two. All right, Josh Morrissey for the Jets. Philip Grubauer for Colorado. Jacob Markstrom for the Canucks. Mikey Anderson for LA. Oliver Yorkstrand for Columbus. Nico Hischier for the Devs. Vladimir Tarasenko for the Blues. PK Subban for the Devils. Those are the last two. All right, what are we down to? 3, 4, 5 packs left. 6 packs left. Philip Zadina for the Red Wings. Mark Schieffelin and the Jets. Jacob Voracek and the Flyers. Jonas Johansson for the Sabres. We have a MVP prospect here of Liam Foudy for Columbus. Liam Foudy. I'm sure Zach knows all about this guy. Has all his stats. Doesn't want to focus in the penny sleeve. But MVP prospect, 3rd star for Liam Foudy. Foodie. Yeah, F-O-U-D-Y. Sounds like Foodie. There we go. Jeff Petrie from Montreal. Cam Atkinson for Columbus. Bo Horvat for Canucks. That's our last two. Sounds like the Foodie. All right, Evander Kane for the Sharks. Sean Cotier for the Flyers. David Rick for the Flames. Jesper Bratt for the Devils. And got a puzzle piece here. Upper deck, it looks like Columbus. Don't see a number. Number's right there, but you can't, hands in the way. Number's there, you can't really see it. Definitely a Blue Jacket player. But Jesper Bratt for the Devs. I'm going to say Zach Werenski for the Blue Jackets. Svechnikov for the Canes. Ovi for the Caps. Corey Crawford for Chicago. And Jeff Carter for LA. Carter and Crawford. Seth Jones, says Foxy. All right, we got Brett Burns for the Sharks. Dubes for Minnesota. Hampus for the Ducks. Jesper Bratt for the Devs. Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Phil Kessel for the Coyotes. Jean-Gabriel Pajot for the Islanders. And Jason Zucker for the Penguins as the last card. All right, 3 packs left of MVP. Eric Gustafsson for Calgary Flames. Jake Gensel for the Ducks for the Penguins. Gensel for the other little bird. So Gensel for the Penguins. Mike Smith for the Oilers. We have for the Coyotes, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, 3rd star. Ekman-Larsson. Eric Stahl with puzzle piece. And 86 for, looks like the Leafs. That's probably that Tavares card that we talked about earlier. Or blue and white. Kucherov for the Lightning. Chess. So Stahl there for the Wild. Darnell Nurse for the Oilers. Ovi for the Caps. Brian Little for the Jets is the last two. Ovi and Brian Little. Yeah, I think it's more, probably is more leaning your way there, Rob. All right, Sebastian Aho for the Canes. Brock Nelson for the Islanders. Anders Lee for the Islanders. Kyle Connor for the Jets. Maxime Latunov for the Sharks. Ben Bishop for the Stars. Frederick Anderson for the Maple Leafs. And Morgan Riley for the Leafs as our last card. And the last pack left. In our last box of MVP, we have Carter Hart for the Flyers. Keith Yandel for the Swamp Kitties. Jake Muzzin for the Maple Leafs. Is Muzzin 88? Maybe it was Muzzin. That was the number. It was not. But Muzzin there for the Leafs. Keith Yandel for the Panthers with the silver script. Pasta for the Bruins. David Perron for the Blues. Miro Heiskanen for the Stars. And Anthony Bevier for the Islanders as our last card and MVP. So we move into the side, and we'll get into our artifacts and trilogy. All right, and these here will actually do every other one, so let's do this. Boom, 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 there we go. All right, so first up, trilogy. Cool if we hit Gretzky in here, like on the cover. There's our barcode. There's our barcode. Here's our magic tape up front. Empty box. See what we can do. Can you tell me why teams missed it at start? Next time you take a break. Rob, real quick. It's the Lightning, I believe. Where we at? Real quick. Rob. Lightning and Sabres, buddy. Lightning and Sabres. All right, first up for the Lightning, Braden Point. So Point with the base here, base card. Followed by Mackenzie McEachern for the Blues. Mackenzie McEachern. Followed by Slug. Then we have a rookie rendition of Trent Frederick for the Bruins. This is 709 of 799. 709 of 799. Or Frederick and the Blues. The Bruins, man. Blues is the next card, that's why I said that. Next card was Jordan Bennington and the Blues. Bruins. All right. Yeah, no problem, Rob. No problem. Next up, Elias Pettersson for the Canucks. Base card. Taro Hirose for the Red Wings. Non-numbered rookie rendition. Then we have Noah Dobson for the Islanders. Rookie rendition. 88 of 799. 88 799. Or Dobson and Islanders. Got our slug. And Mark Stone for Vegas as the last card. Next up we have Max Verano and Senators. Jersey number ×2. Could be coming up. Or jersey number ×1. Nico Sturm, 466 of 499. Rookie Premier Level 1. For Sturm, 466 of 499. Oh, you're saying the numbering? You're trying to do like an eBay 101 there, Fox? You're saying the next card was going to be the 2 jerseys. But Sturm here, 466 of 499 for Minnesota. Dobson was 88. I gotcha. Yeah. Matthew Tkachuk for the Calgary Flames base card. Once I said it was a single jersey, I knew what you're talking about. I just didn't pick it up that fast. All right, we got Brent Burns for Sharks. Burns there. Bye-bye. Rookie rendition for Teddy Bluger. And the Penguins. Got Slug. Got Vitaly Abramov, level 2. This is 462 of 499. 462 of 499 for Vitaly Abramov. And Ottawa. Cool looking rainbow foil there. Followed by Alexander Barkov for the old Swamp Kitties. All right. Jonathan Drouin for Montreal. By a rookie rendition of Carson Kuhlman, non-numbered. And here we have Cale Makar for Colorado, level 1. 30 of 249. 30 of 249 for Cale and the Avalanche. Awesome hit here. Going to Birdman. Bird with the Cale that he did call. He's been asking for it a few times. So nice kill for you, Birdman. And again, 30 of 249 is the numbering there. Not wanting to focus in. There we go. Back real fast. But cool one for you, Bird. Get the auto horns going. Cale and Birdman. All right, our slug. And Anders Lee for the Islanders as the last card in that pack. And 1 pack left. We have Brad Marchand for the Bruins. A rookie rendition of Rem Pitlick for Nashville. We have a level 1 of Capo Caco for the Rangers. And it is 475 of 999. 475 of 999 for Capo Caco. And the Rangers. What's going on, Matty D? Matt, you got both the hits out of the MVP boxes. a Dustin Brown to 25, and a Dustin Brown to 5 for you there. Kind of the big short prints out of the MVPs earlier. Your slug. And last card is Mitch Marner for the Leafs. All right, we're going to our first box of artifacts. And then just about 2 minutes ago, Matt, we hit the Cale Makar back there out of Trilogy. So we got barcode, tape, paperwork, empty. First up, we have William Couture for the Sharks. Roman Josi for Nashville. Nathan Bastian for the Devils, 480 of 999. 480 of 999 for Bastian and the Devs. Sluggo, and last card, Alex Tuck for the VGK Knights. So Tuck for Vegas. Next up, we have William Nylander for the Leafs. John Carlson for the Caps. Yeah, for Detroit, Franz Nielsen, 24 of 25 on a nice double patch here. The red and the white jersey. Red Wings going to Matt, to Foxy. So Franz Nielsen there, 24 of 25. Nice dual colors there on that one on the right. And last card, Gabriel Landeskog for Colorado. Foxy has the wings. Foxy does have the wings. All right, we got Philip Forsberg for Nashville. We have a Emerald Rookie Redemption for the Leafs. It's going to be card red 207. Red 207 Emerald Rookie Redemption. Our slug. Ryan Nugent Hopkins for the Oilers. Nugent Hopkins and Elias Lindholm for the Flames is the last two. So Oilers and Flames. And again, that for the Maple Leafs, going to Frank Bruno, the Emerald Rookie Redemption. Ilya Mikheyev for the Leafs, according to Foxy. Next up, Braden Point for the Lightning. Then we have a bounty card. Boo. Patrick Kane for the Blackhawks. Going to Caleb Lindy. So Patrick Kane. Boo. Cool card, though. Our slug. And Tyler Bozak for the Blues as the last card. So that will take place of the auto, unfortunately, as we all know. Unless they give us the bone. Josh Bailey for the Islanders. Pekka for Nashville. Card sticking here. There we go. Yeah, Mike Modano for the Stars, 575 of 599. A little throwback to the all-time American-born goal scorer. 575 of 599 for Modano and the Stars. Slug. And Torrey Krug for Boston. Last card in that pack. All right, we got Taylor Hall for the Devils. Drew Doughty for the Kings. Yeah, I agree with you there, Brian. So Drew Doughty here for the Kings is 68 of 99. 68 of 99. You turn it over, it's 66 out of 89. eBay 1 of 1 for having mismatched numbers. There you go. Pulling out all the stop-start eBay 1 of 1s tonight. But Drew Doughty for the Kings, 68 of 99. Slug. Nolan Patrick for the Flyers. And Sean Moynihan for the Flames. The more ridiculous you can make it, the better it is for your eBay 1 of 1. Ilya Kovalchuk for LA. Last card here. Come on. There we go. Kovalchuk for LA. Then we got Henrik Lundqvist, 485 of 699. 485 of 699 for the Rangers. And Henrik. Slug. Ben Bishop for the Stars. And Mika Zibanejad for the Rangers last two. Bishop and Zibanejad. Last pack, first box of artifacts. We have Claude Giroux for the Flyers. Thomas Hertl for the Sharks. With the NHL remnants. Nice teal patch there. Piece of jersey, it says. Hertl and the Sharks. Got our slug. And Anthony Mantha for Detroit is your last card. Mantha for Detroit. Getting to our second box of Trilogy here. We didn't pull a Gretzky, but a Makar is not bad in the first box. Got our barcode, tape. Empty. Bad registration. What do you mean bad registration, Matt? Someone sold an RJ Barrett chewed up by a dog. That's a 1 of 1, Alex. No more bounties tonight. I hear you, Birdman. All right, Brent Burns for the Sharks. And Joey Decord for the Senators. Followed by level 3 of Vitaly Abramov for the Sens. 95 of 299. 95 of 299. Vitaly Abramov in Ottawa. Nice foil action going on there. Another slug. And Thomas Hertl for the Sharks is the last one. Statue logo isn't lined up with the foil. Oh, I got you. Like a misprint. Or like a misprint or a double stamp. $150 seems reasonable, right? All right, Braden Point for the Lightning. Rookie rendition here for Zach McEwen and Canucks. And we have Kirby Dach for the Blackhawks. Rookie rendition level 1 auto. Not bad at all. 375 of 399. 375 of 399. Get him in here. Blackhawks going to Caleb Lindy. So Caleb Lindy with the Dach. Nice card for you, bud. Yeah, it is, Foxy. McCarr and Dach. Little auto horns for Caleb and Kirby. Got our slug. And our last card is Barkov for the Panthers. All right. Got Blake Lizotte for the LA. Philip Myers and the Flyers, level 1. 226 of 499. 226 of 499 for Myers and Flyers. Nice orange patch there. Got our slug. Tara Horos for the Red Wings. 641 of 799. 641 of 749 for Horos and the Red Wings. All right, we got Elias Pettersson for the Canucks. Eric Brandstrom, rookie rendition. We have our slug. Max Jones, 715 of 799 for the Ducks. $715 of $7.99. Followed by Mitch Marner and the Leafs. Marner and the Leafs. Next up, Brad Marchand for Bruins. Dominic Kubalik for Chicago. Kubalik for the Blackhawks. Then we have Philip Myers and the Flyers. So we actually got a second auto in this box. So Myers and the Flyers, 96 of 399. 96 of 399 going to Brian Padigo. Congrats, Brian. Take 2 autos in a box of Trilogy any day. Some auto horns for Philip and Brian. And our slug. Last card is base card of Connor McDavid. And last pack of our second box of Trilogy. Get open. There you go. We have Noah Dobson for the Islanders. Sound like I'm wearing down. I'm tired, man. Noah Dobson for the Islanders. Caden Fulcher with a nice big white patch here. For Detroit. Nice big igloo patch there. Got our slug. And Mark Stone for Vegas. Last card. Get into our second box of artifacts. Hopefully, as I think Birdman said, no more bounty cards. All right, barcode. Barcode. Tape. Box. Do a quick shuffle of these guys. There we go. All right. Ilya Kovalchuk for LA. Followed by redemption here for Montreal. This is going to be card red 196. Red 196 for Montreal and Semi out in Finland. Got our slug. Ben Bishop for the Stars. Mika Zibanejad for the Rangers. That's our last two. Yeah, auto bounty would be nice, Zach. That'd be sweet. I bet you those are rare and hen's teeth. Watch us pull one now. William Nylander for Maple Leafs. And we have a bounty card. Womp womp. Matthew Barzal for the Islanders. Barzal for the Islanders. Boo. And get him to come into focus. Leave Matty alone. It's nothing against him, Glenn. It's against Upper Deck. This takes place as the autograph. But Barzal for the Islanders. Slug. Gabriel Landeskog as the Avalanche last card. Yeah, nothing against him as a player. All right, Philip Forsberg for Nashville. Braden Point for the Lightning. Then for Montreal, we have Jan Cornier. Haven't seen him in a while. Cornier, 115 of 299 for Montreal. Did not play in the COVID bubble this year. He wanted to. Cornier, 115 of 299. Slug, and Tyler Bozak for the Blues. Next up, John Carlson for the Caps. Followed by Mark Scheifele for the Jets, 94 of 399. 94 of 399 for Scheifele and the Jets. Slug. Torrey Krug for Boston. Nolan Patrick for the Flyers, his last two. Next up, Taylor Hall for the Devils. Claude Giroux for the Flyers. And we have Guy Lafleur for the Nordiques. 475 of 599 for Guy. Also did not make the COVID bubble. But LaFleur there. Slug. And Anthony Mantha for the Red Wings is the last card. Yeah, that is a classic one, Dave. Like it a lot too. All right, we have Louis Eriksson for the Canucks. Roberto Luongo for the Panthers. 12 of 99. Tongue twister there. 12 of 99 for Luongo. Nice one there for Panthers. Slug. Alex Galchenyuk for the Coyotes. Seth Jones for the Blue Jackets. That's the last two. All right. Josh Bailey for the Islanders. Pekka Rinne for Nashville. And for Philip Myers and the Flyers, we have a nice dual patch here. That right patch is absolutely sick there. A little orange, black, and white. Big old thick card here too. 37 of 99. 37 of 99. So Brian Padigo got Philip Myers auto back there. Now it's a nice patch here of them, dual patch, but a nice patch on the right. 37 of 99 for Myers and the Flyers. And last card, Sean Moynihan for Calgary. Moynihan for Calgary. All right, last pack of Artifacts Box 2. Darnell Nurse for the Oilers. We have NHL remnants of Jacob Vrana in the Capitals. Vrana in the Caps going to David Hoover. Nice one there. Got our slug. And Frederick Anderson for the Leafs as our last card. Anderson for the Leafs. So we are down to our last two boxes now. Trilogy and Artifacts. Let's see if we can get another hot rookie out of here. Or a Gretzky. Or something. All right. Barcode. Barcode. Crazy, not a single pen in the last three boxes. That is weird. There we go. Empty. All right. All right, for Chicago, Jonathan Toews. Jack Hughes for the Devils. Then we have, for the Canes, a signature puck of Elias Lindholm. Elias Lindholm. Guessing this was the previous year's. Oh, 1920. So it should fit in my top loader. Yep. So a nice one here of Elias Lindholm, signature puck for the Canes. Come into focus there. Does not want to come into focus, but a nice card nonetheless. Put him out here. And Hurricanes was Brian Padigo again. Brian, you're hitting them tonight. So Brian and the Canes for some auto horns. So congrats, Brian. Last card was Taylor Hall for the Devils. That pack. Yeah, they are cool cards. Can we get 2 autos in this box also? John Gibson for the Ducks. Rookie rendition of Riley Stillman. Our slug. Blake Lizotte for LA with level 2. 73 of 499. 73 of 499 for Blake Lizotte. Another one from Matty D. And last card is Carter Hart for Flyers. Next up, we got Brock Besser for the Canucks. Besser for the Canucks. Trent Frederick for the Bruins. Frederick for the Bruins. Adam Fox for the Rangers. This one is numbered 271 of 399. 271 of 399 for Fox and Rangers. Slug. And last card, Alex DeBrincat for the Blackhawks. All right, we got Jonathan Tavares for the Leafs. By Rudolph Balcers for Ottawa. If we can get into focus here. Not 1, 2, but Rudolph Balcers. Then we have Adam Fox, level 1 for the Rangers. 72 of 999. 72 of 999 for Fox and the Rangers. Slug. And last card, we got Jack Eichel for Buffalo. Eichel for the Sabres. All right. 2 packs left. We have Oliver Wahlstrom for the Islanders. Followed by Taylor Hall for the Devils. The nice black patch here. So Hall for the Devils. Nice piece of shoulder there for Hall and the Devs. Got our slug. And lastly, a rookie rendition numbered 85 of 399 for Riley Stillman and the Swamp Kitties. Stillman and the Panthers, 85 of 399. I like how the Upper Deck logo and the logo of the Panthers are blue here. Pretty cool. All right, last pack of Trilogy. We got 1 box left of Artifacts. We have Rasmus Sandin for the Leafs. We got a nice patch here of Noah Dobson in the Islanders. 299 of 499. 299 of 499 for Dobson and Islanders. There we go. Going to Glenn. Got our slug. And last card we have Clayton Keller for the Desert Dogs. Clayton Keller for Coyotes. Down to our last box of Artifacts. All right, we haven't got an auto yet. Hopefully third time's a charm. Just a second here real fast. Move these to the side. Kind of not a room to my left here. All right, last box. We have barcode. Barcode. Empty. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. Stop. All right, we got Roman Yossi for Nashville. Here's a big money, no whammies. For the Preds, Tundra Teammate Quad featuring Pekka, Roman Yossi, Ryan Ellis, and PK Subban. So nice one there for the Nashville Predators. Going to Matt D. Sweet card. I like the one non-yellow there. Changing it up. Cool way to start. Tundra Teammate Quad. All right, we got our slug. And a last Lindholm for the Flames is the last one. Got to run if someone can look up the redemption. I got a kid that needs my attention. Yeah. It was Montreal, I believe. Sammy has it. All right, Kyle Turris for Nashville. The Brinkat for the Blackhawks. Connor McDavid, 185 of 699. 185 of 699 for Connor. And the Oilers going to Joel Day. Yeah, Matt, you're out of 5 here. I know people collect these. And out of 25, that would easily make up for your 17 there, I would say. Those 2 cards if you're not into collecting MVP much. But, yeah, not bad at all for you. But Connor here for the Oilers. Slug. Andreas Enthusau for the Red Wings, last card. Enthusau. Next up, Alex Kerfoot for Colorado. And we have a Wild redemption here. And it is going to be red 195. Red 195 for the Wild. And we got a slug. Last 2 cards, Thomas Chabot for the Ottawa Senators, Sean Coutier for the Flyers. Coutier and Chabot, that's the last 2. All right, Philip Forsberg for Nashville. Braden Point for the Lightning. We have Cujo for the Leafs, 387 of 399. Little retro action here. 387 of 399 for Cujo. Alex says Gerald Mayhew. We got our slug. Tyler Bozak for St. Louis as the last card. Bozak for St. Louis. All right, we have Ilya Kovalchuk for the Kings. Kovalchuk for the Kings. Followed by Mario Lemieux, 3 of 45. Nice short print there for the Penguins. 3 of 45 going to Timothy Parrish. With the teal coloring there. So 3 of 45 for you. Not bad at all. Mario. A slug. It's a long wait for you. Good card, but a long wait. What was that, 4 boxes? Was that a Penguin? Bishop for the Stars and Mika for the Rangers as the last 2. Ben Bishop and Mika. All right, William Nylander for Maple Leafs. Yeah, that's crazy. Nylander for the Leafs. Followed by a dual patch here of Teddy Bluger for the Penguins. Nice white and yellow. 405 of 499. 405 of 499 for Bluger and the Penguins. You got 2 in the box. Slug. And Gabriel Landeskog for the Avs as my last card. Landeskog for Colorado. Down to 2 packs left. Hopefully not a bounty card, unless it's a bounty auto. All right, Mikhail Bodecker for the Senators. Jonathan Drouin for Montreal. And for Minnesota, we have Kevin Fiala with the Artifacts Autofacts. So Kevin Fiala going to Joel Day with the Wild. Not the biggest of names there. Kevin Fiala for Joel and Minnesota. Throw him back there. Auto horns for him. Got our slug. And we have Dougie Hamilton for the Canes as our last card. Dougie Hamilton. So last pack of the night. Logan Couture for the Sharks. Sean Moynihan for the Flames. 262 of 299. 262 of 299. Sean Moynihan. Got our slug. Alex Tuck for Vegas. And Ryan Nugent-Hopkins for the Oilers are the last 2 cards. Tuck and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins to close it out as our last pack of cards for Artifacts. So with that being said, 108 comes to a close. However, just as a reminder, 117 is out there with 18 teams left. 121 has 22 teams. 122 has 16 teams. And when we went live last night for like the 2 minutes, we went ahead and dropped 124 and 128, so they're live as well. 124 was Richie's break that he chose. So give Battlehawks 4 a follow if you haven't followed Richie already. But 124 is Lumber Kings, Buyback, MVP, Black Diamond, and Ultimate. 128 is Allure, Buyback, Lumber Kings, SPA, and MVP with 6 teams random for 128. So that'd be a cool one. And there's 22 teams left in that one, last time I checked. So 5 breaks out there right now, a little bit of everything. But it's going to wrap it up for tonight. Thanks, everybody, for being a part of it. There's that Makar once more. Give him the focus here. There you go. Nice Kale. But thanks, everybody, for being a part of 108 tonight. And we'll see you guys back on Twitter here Shorty, have a good night, everyone, and stay safe. We'll catch you later.